What's going on, champs and chambets? It's FireMonkey here, and today's YouTube video is a very interesting one because we are talking about a mode that not too many people actually end up playing in the game anymore, and that is Team Rumble. Despite this, Team Rumble seems to be a very nice mode to play, right? I know that might be a little shocking here, right? You're like, why would people play Team Rumble? You know, it's like the mode's existed forever, but it's never been anything I've been too interested in. Well, the reason why is because it has a very intricate loot pool that isn't one that we typically have in the normal game, as well as having, you know, quest progression, all that stuff enabled. So once we jump out of the battle bus here, you may already notice that we're getting a heavy assault rifle from the bat, but also the original pump shotgun. These are exclusive to the Team Rumble loot pool right now, and you can't get them in a normal game, but it gives you a little bit of something to use if you're feeling like you want to mix up the loot pool a little bit and you want to have a little bit more fun. Now, of course, you can also upgrade these to the highest rarities by going to the upgrade benches and actually, you know, putting those in there, but it is something that I already thought when I first loaded it in. I was like, that's kind of cursed. You know, you're using like the new skins or whatever in the game, and then you just got yourself the pump shotgun, and not like the sharp tooth pump or anything like that, but the original pump shotgun, and it definitely adds for some very interesting gameplay. Now, of course, you still have the normal loot pool and everything, except for supply drops, which are currently disabled in the core game mode. In the core game mode, the supply drops, you know, just haven't really existed for a while now. I know it's been kind of shocking to really think about it. You know, it's like, wait a minute, you know, if you really focus on it, yeah, I haven't seen those supply drops in quite some time, but that is because, or at least I'm kind of theorizing, it's because they're only in Team Rumble right now, and in Team Rumble, they actually use some of the older weapon designs. And actually, okay, it does not appear you can upgrade the pump, so now I want to grab the other assault rifle real quick here, go back and see, can I actually upgrade this? No. Okay, so you can't upgrade these weapons at all, but if you do want to run the OG pump, you have that as an option available to you, so that is something to keep in mind, right? Now, anyways, back to the main topic I was talking about here. Supply drops in this mode add a unique flair to it that isn't in the core modes anymore, because the supply drops have been known in Team Rumble to give you items that are currently vaulted. I mean, in terms of the items that I've, like, seen actually pop out of it, I got the heavy sniper rifle in Team Rumble just the other day while playing this mode, when you're not even supposed to have the heavy sniper anymore. The explosive repeater basically, you know, swap places with it, and the explosive repeater was supposed to be the only place you would actually get anything that would be a sniper type of gear or anything like that, but instead it appears like, oh, you know, it's just kind of here and it exists, and oh my god, that's a lot of weapons. That's a lot of thermal DMRs. Okay, I mean, how did I not notice you right here? Okay, I'll be honest here, that was not planned or anything. I don't really know what to make of what just really happened, but I mean, whatever it is, it just happened, I guess. So like I was saying anyways, right, before whatever weird Cobra DMR monster just existed, we have a very interesting loot pool in Team Rumble that honestly makes it a lot of fun, because while you have the normal team deathmatch effect, you have redeploying your glider and everything, you also have, of course, you know, the normal things like supply drops and everything else being very unique to this mode. It is just fun to kind of play around with and mess with, especially if you want to use some of those older items, even though they're going to be more underpowered because of the fact that they're stuck in the green rarity. They are there for you to use, and you are able to just kind of have some fun. So I'm hoping if we respawn here, if we can fly our way over to one of these supply drops and actually obtain it, if we can get some pretty good loot that will help us, you know, get like the heavy sniper or something to help make this video, you know, a little bit more interesting for you guys. But I gotta admit, one of the things I love right away is just glider redeploy without an augment, right? And this is normal glider redeploy. This isn't glider redeploy when jumping off of a grind vine or anything like that. It's just glider redeploy, and you know, I just kind of love glider redeploy as a whole, so I gotta keep simping for it whenever it is here. What weapon did we end up getting? We got a normal Havoc. All right, well, not what I wanted. Hey, wait a minute, please. I at least got the Havoc. That's all I wanted, right? I wasn't even trying to fight there. I was just trying to make sure I got my gun and I was able to get out of there. But anyways, like I was saying, right? I know I could re-record this video, make it a lot more professional or whatever, but honestly, with all the oddities already happening, I feel like we got to keep it as it is. Team Rumble is in a very interesting spot, right? So let's get to the main part of the video, right? where it isn't played too much because it's been around for the longest time and we haven't really seen too many updates for it. I mean, the most we've ever seen updated is, you know, the big team battle OTM or whatever, which is 40v40 zero build. But even with that, you know, we're in a spot right now where Team Rumble, you know, has existed for so long, people know what to expect by now, right? There's like, okay, it's normal Fortnite, but in like, you know, a team deathmatch format or whatever else, and slightly more freedom to, you know, glide around and do all that type of stuff. But despite that, I feel like the unique in like loot pool and everything it's got going on for it allows it to shine whenever you actually do play it, and you're like, oh wow, you know, I haven't played this in a while, but now I'm playing it, you know, it's kind of hidden, right? It's kind of hidden a little different, and I'm actually kind of enjoying it, because that is really what happened to me. I was like, you know what, I'm just going to hop in Team Rumble real quick to do some challenges or whatever, because you hear about challenges working in Team Rumble, but you never really try it yourself. And then I hopped in, did some challenges, and then I was playing through the match, because instantly I noticed, you know, I had like the pump shotgun and everything, and I was like, okay, you know what, I'm kind of vibing with this, because of course you still have the augments that give you glider redeploy and stuff, but you can skip those augments in this mode, because you literally just have glider redeploy wherever you want. And sometimes supply drops aren't the best, as you can see right here, but sometimes they are pretty good. So let's continue onwards and try getting a very, very good supply drop, because I want to get like the heavy sniper or something to show you can get it in this mode, but I'm not for sure if we're going to have luck be on our side this time around. So let's go ahead and open you up, and we got ourselves up. Okay, we're falling off of the building. Of course we will. Anyways, we got ourselves the Havoc Suppressed Assault Rifle, so it's like you're basically getting the Havoc non-stop, and if you don't get the Havoc, the other weapon you're actually going to be getting is going to be the Heavy Sniper, or absolutely nothing. So the loot pool is very finicky from the supply drop still, right? But at the same time, you still are able to get weapons from it that you can enjoy and use, so it's always something that's kind of interesting to mess around with. And now I am curious, will we finally get the Heavy Sniper here? Nope, we got basically hills. That's literally all we got there was just healing items. Alright, I see how it is, game. I see how you are. But yeah, you know, it's basically like Team Rumble's in this spot where, I keep saying that, man. I'm sorry. I know that someone's clicking this video, they're like, this dude will not shut up. He keeps saying Team Rumble's in this weird spot 5 million times. But I mean, what are you going to do when you live commentate it, right? And then you have all these weird oddities going on, such as not being able to mantle up the side of a hill, apparently. Thank you. But yeah, you know, it's like you have the current loot pool, right? You have the current loot pool mixed with some older stuff in it as well, but you know, they're made in a rare form where it's like only from supply drops, and you also have glider redeploy, and you also have supply drops being enabled in the first place, right? So it's like you get the old stuff mixed with the ability to just kind of respawn whenever you would please, and you get some of the new stuff. Now, you don't get good aim from me. I mean, apparently both of us have bad aim. That is scary, whatever that fight just was right there. But, I mean, you know, okay, I guess. Oh, God. Oh, I'm dead, aren't I? I'm dead. This is it for me. But, yeah, it's like I'm enjoying Team Rumble a lot more than I thought I would, and it's kind of become just like a vibe, I guess. Because in my notes, right, when I was trying to think of what this video idea would be called, I just kind of wrote, Team Rumble is a vibe TBH, right? And that's all I really wrote down about this, because the truth is, Team Rumble is, TBH, quite a vibe right now. And, I mean, you also have people who apparently don't know what mode they're playing, and we have people like me who just keep dying nonstop. I feel like I want to record this video, right? My content creator instinct's like, Fire Monkey, you must re-record this because you keep repeating yourself 5 million times. But at the same time, I'm like, there's been some very weird oddities in this match that I feel like if we go into a new match, we're not going to find. Because how often is it you hop into a Fortnite lobby, right? Not a bot lobby or anything like that, and you're introduced to someone who buys a ton of Cobra DMRs, spends all their bars on it, and then just kind of AFKs, just stares into the void, and you get like jump scared by them because you didn't even realize they were going to be right there in front of you, right? It's like, that's not an everyday encounter. Maybe it is. Maybe I just haven't played Team Rumble enough, but it was something that was just like, oh, I thought like if they were still here, maybe they would be playing so that they could complete, you know, like a challenge or something. But if they were trying to complete a challenge, you would think they would go ahead and eliminate themselves so they could go wherever else they need to be, right? I don't know. It is a weird oddity, but this is truly peak Team Rumble right here, right? Being able to just hop in, play some quick matches, do some challenges like, you know, damaging opponents from above, get older weapons that you haven't even realized were like, you know, still available in the core game anymore, and just kind of enjoy your time while vibing. And we can even complete some accolades, or I guess, you know, some legacies that I kind of forgot about, such as eliminating an opponent while they're gliding down, because of course, Team Rumble, mode where you're going to find the most people gliding down, and of course the mode where you're going to be able to complete your summer quest, because why not, right? Now, of course, something I should mention about the Summer Quest is once you complete all the currently available ones, it actually disappears from your menu each day. But of course, I would love to hear in the comments down below, in regards to Team Rumble, not Summer Quest, of course, what do you think about this mode? Have you played it in a while? Have you not played it recently? Do you want to almost get back into it after seeing this video? Or are you somewhere in between? Because in my opinion, this mode is in this very interesting spot, right? It's like, you know, I don't want to play Call of Duty or anything because it's Call of Duty. I mean, like, recently Call of Duty has just kind of been, you know, like, bundles after bundles after bundles, so it's not like I can just hop on, like, Shipment 24/7 on COD and just play that for a little bit, because I don't really have an interest in it. Meanwhile, Fortnite's a game that I've been playing for literal years non-stop now, that I can just hop in, and if I don't want to play, like, a full match, if I don't want to play Save the World or anything, or if I don't even want to play creative mode, I can just kind of, you know, hop into this area right here, right? Just hop into Team Rumble, just shoot some enemies, and sure, you know, I might die a lot. I might not be the best at aiming at enemies or whatever else, but I'm able to just enjoy my time and actually use some older weapons that I didn't think I'd be able to use at all, like the pump shotgun, for example. I'm still garbage with a pump, and I would have preferred, you know, having the original tac shotgun in the game, especially in Team Rumble, because the original tac shotgun's my baby, alright? Let's just be honest here. The original tac is my love of all time, okay? I love that weapon, but still just being able to use some of these older weapons that have been remastered with things like the Sharp Tooth just feel like a lot of fun to do, right? It just feels like, you know, it's an enjoyable experience because, you know, I haven't used this in a while, and I'm kind of using it in the current loot pool, getting an easy double kill right there, and just kind of having some fun with it, right? I mean, like, we even have, for example, the newest items in the game, like the cloak gauntlets, right? We still have those here, but we just have the added benefits of extra goodies here and there, right? And of course, we can eliminate some people who are hiding off in trees and everything else, but I just think that in terms of chaos, right? If you want chaos and you want to have some fun, this mode right here, Team Rumble, even though it's existed for a long time, everyone knows what Team Rumble is, it is in a very, very good spot right now where you have supply drops, which we haven't seen in a while, you have the heavy sniper, which I tried getting for this video, but I haven't been able to find it, you have stuff like, you know, the original pump, you have the AK, aka the heavy assault rifle, you have so many things like that, even glider redeploy, on top of having the newer features like augments and everything that make it so much more just enjoyable, right? Because it's not just like, oh, you know, they left Team Rumble to rot in its grave or anything like that, right? They put Team Rumble out there, they updated it to feature augments, to feature everything that was added to the game, to feature the current loot pool and everything, and then they also didn't update it in some ways where it's like you still have an OG experience in some areas, such as older weapons that we haven't seen in ages, just being here in Team Rumble, right? And I mean, there's been times before back when tints were enabled, right? Imagine if tints were enabled right now. You could go in Team Rumble, grab the pump shotgun that you spawned with, put it in your tent, and then go into a normal match and use the actual pump shotgun in normal matches, which maybe that's why, you know, they went ahead and was like, yoink, no more tints for you guys. But it is still something that I think, you know, is a very cool little, like, aesthetic to have in the game, and it's a fun little mini game to play every once in a while, right? Plus, you have the whole entire, like, feats, legacies, or whatever you want to call them system, where you still have free bonus little, like, icon rewards that you can get in your career tab for winning 1 game, 10 games, and 100 games of Team Rumble. So it's like you're still progressing something, right? It's not like you're just sitting here and just getting some Battle Pass XP every once in a while, but instead you're also still getting normal XP, you know, normal just experience and legacies and stuff that are exclusive to this mode. So it still adds some of that, you know, uniqueness that is strictly to this right here into the game for you to do. And then of course, once you win, you can go ahead and use the stake your claim emote, which is something that basically nobody bought. And then, oh wait, that's copyrighted. Okay, let me switch that real quick, and you can just multitask your emotes and everything, right? But with that said, my name's FireMonkey. Hope you enjoyed this ramble where we just kind of talked about Team Rumble and how it's honestly a very fun mode to still play. And I'll catch you champs and champions tomorrow with another upload. Peace out.